name's Charlotte and welcome back to my craft room. Today I thought I'd show you a very quick way to make some Easter cards just by using your hand and some cards. So three designs. We're going to make a sheep card, a little chick card, and of course an Easter bunny card. So let's get started. So what do we need to make our cards? Well, first of all, some lovely coloured card. I'm using black, yellow and white, and if you've got pink and orange card as well, that would come in handy. You need some cotton wool buds or balls, a marker pen, some glue, a pair of scissors. You'll also, if you can get them, these lovely little pom-poms, a pink one particularly, or you can make them. If you haven't got them, that doesn't matter, but they're very useful if you've got them. And then finally, some wibbly wobbly eyes. Again, you can buy these and the pom-poms in any little Euro store. So some little wobbly eyes, they just stick on. Again, if you can't get those, it doesn't matter, you can still make the cards. Okay, so for the first card, we're going to make the sheep pattern. So we use the black card, and what I've done for this one, I've cut it in half lengthways, and then you need to fold it in half like that. Okay, so the card's going to stand up like this. And the first thing you need to do is draw around your hand. So with the fold towards you, put the heel of your hand like that, and then with a pencil just draw around your hand. Okay, and then we're going to cut out round our hand. There we go. The next thing we're going to do is make a head for our sheep. So I'm going to use this other piece of card, and we're going to stick a head onto the thumb part of the neck of the hand. So you'll need a head sort of in relation to size, relation to that. So I'm going to just draw a head, and I'm going to put his ears on as well. Okay, and cut out the head shape. There we go, so there's his head. And then the next thing we're going to do is stick the head on. So we just need a bit of glue and just put it up and down on the thumb. There we go. His head on, and then we'll need some eyes. So let's have a look and see what size eyes would be. I think I'm going to go with the big eyes. So you just have to peel these, generally just peel off and stick those in place. There we go. And then the next thing we need is our cotton wool balls. So these are quite big balls, so I'm going to actually just pull them in half. In fact, you could probably do 3. Just make them back into balls again. And then just put some glue all over here, all over his body there. And then start sticking on your cotton wool balls. So there's our first card. A fluffy sheep. So I've opted to use the paler colour card here, and we're cutting it in half that way this time, and then you fold the card in half this way, so it's a bit more conventional, as it will open that way. Now what you want to do is put your hand on the card like before, and make sure the where your little finger goes down is down the fold of the card, because that's the bit that's going to keep the card in place. Off we go, cut round the hand. So our hand opens that way. Okay, so the next thing to do is to decorate the front. So again, we want our googly eyes. If you haven't got googly eyes, you can easily just draw them on with your marker. But I quite like these googly eyes, and I think just like the sheep one, I'm going to go with the larger of the two. The next thing we're going to do is make our beak. So if you cut up a little rectangle, and again the size of this will depend on how big the size of your hand is, and hence how big the card is. So you fold that in half and then just cut out a triangle. Okay, and that gives us our beak. Now these can be as complicated as you like, but I'm just going to literally draw the leg, and then it's 3 feet coming out there. And you need 2 of these. You open your card and stick them just on the inside there. Okay, and there we have our little chick card. So the final card we're going to make is the bunny card, and for this we're going to cut the card like we did for the chicken. Okay, and then we'll fold it in half again. Now for the bunny, we have the fold of the card on this side, so we want our left hand down again, and we want the left side of our hand to stay on the fold. And for this one we only need our index and middle fingers for the 2 ears of the bunny. Okay, there's our little bunny card. The other thing you might like to do is just go down there just to make it sort of a rounder shape, like its face, like so. And then we can go and put its ears in place. Now for this I'm going to use some pink card, and you want something that's just a bit smaller than this. So what I would do is just trace round what you've already got, like that, and then just draw these smaller pieces in, cut those out, so we'll just get a bit of glue now on each one and stick it on. 1, 2. The next thing we're going to put on is his nose. Now if you haven't got one of these, I'm going to use one of these pink pom-poms, but if you haven't, you can just draw it on, that's no problem, like that. And we want 2 eyes. Again, I'm going to use the bigger eyes. Okay, and then the final thing for the bunny is to just mark on its mouth. So just put a little line below the nose and put a little mouth on, and then do some whiskers for him. There we go. There's our bunny card. So there we have our 3 different Easter cards.